Games new to me. Please like and subscribe.
Hey guys, Rob here for Games New to Me. Holy crap, what a month I have had. I'm sure you guys have noticed that there have been almost no videos in the month of September, and there is a damn good reason for this. So this is not so much a gaming video, this is a behind the gamer type video. Let's call it a vlog. So what the hell happened during September, and why have there been almost no uploads in September? Very good question, and you deserve an answer, and it has been a horrible month for me. So anyway, the plan originally was to go visit my sister and her husband at the beginning of August. I left to go up north to see them on, I guess, what was the last day of August? The 31st? I forget how many days in August, but whatever. I went to visit them, and I stayed for a week, and that was going to be my little vacation from YouTube. That was just going to be visiting family. Sorry, that was my phone. Just visiting family, hanging out, kind of relaxing at their house, just that sort of thing. They live about 1,000 miles from me, so, there's a flight, layover, all that stuff. And that all went pretty well. No complaints, no problems. We worked on some things. We fixed some things. All was well. And so it was time to fly back, and as I'm checking in, I'm thinking of things to do for my channel. Something to entertain you guys. Something engaging, something interesting. And I did find something. I did bring something home with me, and I will be unboxing it for you guys in an upcoming video, and I think you're really gonna want to see this one, because this is an unboxing like few others. So yeah, watch for that one, because you're gonna want to see it. And it is very retro, and it is gaming, and holy crap, you're not gonna believe this one, but we'll save that for later. That's another story. So anyway, I check in, get my boarding pass, all that good stuff, and get on the first plane. It's a short flight to Chicago. Land in O'Hare, have a layover for a couple of hours, I think it was, which was fine. I had some coffee, just relaxed, kind of took it easy, charged my phone, took some pictures, that sort of thing. And then it's time to board the plane to fly home to the Washington, D.C. area. And walking down through one of those tunnels that leads to boarding the aircraft. You guys know, it's like a mobile tunnel thing that kind of slips up to the side of the aircraft, and you board that way, and you disboard, what's the word? I don't know, whatever it is. And you leave through the same door, the same little tunnel that kind of swings around and just matches up to the aircraft. So anyway, we're walking in there, and the smell is awful. And I mentioned to someone, or just mentioned out loud and looked at someone, and I said, wow, it smells like a wet dog in here. And he answers with the worst thing that he could have said. He said, yeah, maybe. I can't smell anything. I've got the flu. Great. Just great. I'm already thinking about this. I'm thinking, alright, I'm gonna be sharing a flight with a guy who has the flu. Fantastic. Just awesome. Anyway, he didn't sit next to me. I don't know where he sat on the plane. It was pretty loaded. So I got in my seat, put on a podcast, and just listened to that on my phone with headphones. And the flight was okay, no problems. Come home. Dogs greet me, of course. They're jumping all over me. But what happens a few days later? Yep, you guessed it. I get the flu. 'Cause, of course, you're in a tube full of people, and one of those people has the flu, and they're recirculating air. Yes, I got the flu, and I was sick for about a week. Which brings us to around mid-September. And I'm feeling better, I'm doing stuff. My voice was a little hoarse, so I still wasn't doing any videos. All is well. And because things were going too well already this month, suddenly my dog Bailey gets extremely sick. This happened 8 days ago, actually. And what happened? On Friday evening, she started vomiting. I mean, just uncontrollably vomiting. She vomited about once every 5, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the waves of vomit that came upon her. And I definitely checked on Google what to do, WebMD, and different pet medical sites, and everybody says, well, just wait 24 hours, see if it clears up. The dog could have swallowed something, or it's food poisoning, or whatever, and it'll clear up. And so I said, okay, we'll give it 24 hours. Long story short, Bailey kept vomiting all the way through Saturday night. So she was vomiting off and on for 24 hours. She wasn't eating. She was drinking a little bit of water, but only when I forced her. Come Sunday, she is near unconsciousness. She's very lethargic, very tired. She's no longer vomiting, but she's still retching. So Sunday, that's it. I'm taking her to the emergency room. Take her to the emergency room. They take a look at her, and they tell me that she should stay overnight so they can put her on an IV drip, which I absolutely agree with. But then they told me that the price would be around $2,500. This is an emergency room for pets, after all, and it's a premium. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I cannot afford that. And as heavy-hearted as it was, you can't squeeze blood from a stone. I couldn't pay that much money. So we worked out something that they injected a whole bunch of IV solution under her skin, made a big bubble. She looked kind of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and they gave her some anti-vomiting medicine that prevents you from retching. I forget what it's called right now, but whatever. And that seemed to have stopped the retching and the vomiting, and at least she was getting liquids slowly as the body absorbed all that water that they pumped under her skin. Luckily, I had an appointment on Monday with my regular vet already for 11:30, so I took Bailey in, and Bailey is usually very... what's the word I'm looking for here? Active. She is very hyper. She wants to greet everyone. She wants to jump on everyone. She's a boxer. Anybody who owns a boxer knows exactly what I'm talking about. I bring her in. She is kind of on unsteady legs. We get into the examination room, and she just lies down on the floor, and she does not want to do anything. So talk with the doctor. It's sort of a blur what was discussed. I gave her all the feedback. Sorry, that was my phone again. I told her everything that I'm telling you guys right now. And we decided that, yeah, she needs to be on an IV. They have an overnight stay, but since it was morning, so we put her... I said, okay, put her on the IV. They hooked her up, and they started running tests. Every test they ran showed nothing was wrong. The only thing that they found was that she had low blood protein, and eventually they figured out that she has pancreatitis. Pancreatitis? Anyway, her pancreas was inflamed, and it was causing problems, which is a really huge deal. So we're looking for the cause of this. X-ray of the stomach, X-ray of the chest. Nothing is showing up. We also discovered that there's no cancer, and cancer is fairly prevalent in boxers, but nope, no cancer. So, halfway through her being on an IV drip, we decided to give her some prednisone steroids, which kind of perked her up and reduced whatever irritation of everything that she had. She also got other medications. An IV solution has all sorts of electrolytes, etc., etc., etc. Long story short, I picked her up from the vet that evening, right before closing, and she was much better. She was walking around. She was aware. She was not retching. And I got a whole regiment of medications, etc., etc., etc. And then the bill came, and this vet knows me and knows that I'm not rich, and so for, I think it was $838 or something like that, we went home. And she was obviously very tired, but the point is that the rest of the week, even today, has been spent basically worrying about my dog, who I love dearly, and just keeping up, making sure she gets her pills right on time, making sure she's eating right. I had to boil a chicken for her because the vet said it has to be very delicate food. She is eating. She did start eating that night, which was fantastic because she hadn't eaten in 3 days prior to that, because she was just vomiting, retching, and what have you, and she just couldn't or wouldn't eat, no matter what I did. And I gave her Pepto-Bismol, as I looked that up online prior to going to the vet, and I forced her to swallow it. No luck. Didn't do anything. So yeah, that's basically how I spent my September. Just worrying or being sick or treating my sick dog, who right now is still kind of sick. She's feeling a hell of a lot better. Don't get me wrong. She is 1,000 times better than she was last weekend. But she's just madly wanting to drink water. I can't fill her water bowl and trust her to drink responsibly, because she'll just drink the whole thing, and if she does that, she'll vomit. If you drink a whole bottle of water, a big bottle of water, really fast, you're gonna vomit too. You're just gonna spit up water. So I have to watch that. I have to watch her diet. I have to make sure she gets her pills on time. And all of this, of course, involves an awful lot of worrying. So yeah, that was my weekend. Not what am I saying? Not weekend. That was my September, basically. The last thing on my mind was video games. I didn't play anything. I didn't read anything about video games. I did turn on Destiny 2 for a moment and just kind of fiddled around with that. I'm not considering this playing, but just kind of checking it out. And God, I'm just disgusted with Destiny 2. It's just the microtransactions. Just I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been worrying and just everything's been going wrong this month that I just have a negative reaction to everything. But from everything I've seen and tried in Destiny, I was not impressed and completely unhappy with the game. So I'll give it another try once things settle down around here, but no. Right now, I'm just irritated and disgusted by Destiny. So everybody who loves Destiny, I know I'm going to get hate from you guys, but remember, this is not a review. This is just my initial reaction. So there you have it. So yeah, that was my September. It was long, it was extremely unpleasant, and since my dog is still sick and we're still trying to figure out what's wrong with her, there's still worry going on, even though she's a lot better. But I don't know if she's a lot better because she's on medication still, or if she's a lot better because she's a lot better. I don't know. Right now, I went downstairs to get a Coke, and she's looking at me. She's smiling. She always looks at me with this smile, and like I just told the world's funniest joke, and she's just anticipating the punchline. That's the look she always gives me. So she gave me that look. When she was sick, she wasn't smiling at all. But what is she doing? She's kind of like, she's got a weird cough, like something stuck in her throat or esophagus or digestive tract or something. And I gave her prednisone, so hopefully that'll calm that down. But now she's full of energy, and she wants to play with her stuffed animals and whatnot. It's the middle of the night as I record this. So, yeah. My September has been pretty damn awful. I mean, just except for the visit to my sisters and her husband, that part was great. That part was fun. But everything since then has just been one misery after another. And even my flight kind of sucked because I make this trip every year, and usually I bring a carry-on. This time, nope, you can't have a carry-on. You have to check it. $25, please. And if it's an ounce over 50 pounds, well, you're screwed. Now it's $100. But anyway, I brought something back with me that I'm going to unbox for you guys on video. I think you're really going to dig it. I mean, it's very retro. It's in the box, in its original box. It has all the parts, and it has an awful lot of software. So get ready for that and just watch for it. You'll know it when you see it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you understand why I just have not been putting up any videos whatsoever. It's just been a miserable, miserable time for me. Lots of stress, lots of unhappiness, lots of worry. You can't make good videos when you're in that state. Plus, a lot of people vlog, and I kind of feel like, well, I have things to say sometimes that are going on in my life that I'd like to share with you guys, so I might make this sort of a thing that I do once in a while on this channel, just kind of vlog about life and tell you what's going on, whether it's gaming related or not, just kind of get things off my chest, make it therapeutic. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. To my subscribers, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't even express my gratitude to you guys. If you're new to this channel, just stumbled upon this video or me, won't you please click that candy-like subscribe button and give me a chance to win you over full time? You'll not only be helping to grow an immense and fantastic community, you'll not only have my utter and sincere gratitude, but most importantly, you'll always be notified whenever a new video goes up on the channel. And if you want to be notified right away after hitting the subscribe button, won't you hit that little bell icon too? That'll notify you the moment a video goes up. So that's helpful. And once again, please give me a chance to win you over. I think you'll enjoy this channel if you give it a chance. Anyway, guys, this is Rob for Games New to Me saying, September cannot end soon enough for me. I have had it with September. Ugh. Until next time, guys, be good to each other, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.